Sandhills. Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Calderos sends it in the corner to Santos. A three. Got it. His third from downtown in the quarter.
With the bounce. Gets it into Ryan. Ryan. Nice post move. Lays it up and in and scores two.
10.2 seconds left. Plays it out to Pandorf, top of the key. Long three. She puts it up, and that's going to go.
And they turn it over, does Hyannis. More could be showtime. Goes up and jams it. What a way to end the half for Mullen.
Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it. And looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry. Handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score. And Ansley Litchfield has the...
Welcome to another broadcast of high school sports here on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. We want to say thanks to all the community-spirited businesses who bring you our coverage. We hope that you'll join us thanking those sponsors by giving them your patronage. Now, let's go live for our coverage of exciting sports action on Central Nebraska Sports Source.
And hello, everybody. We welcome you live to Central Valley High School in Greeley, Nebraska, as we bring you live coverage of the D27 Girls Subdistrict Volleyball Championship as SEM Sumner Eddyville Miller takes on Central Valley. Hi, everybody. I'm Brent Apperson. Great to have you with us for tonight's coverage of Subdistrict Volleyball on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. Well, as we begin, let's quickly look at how these teams got here. Central Valley able to knock off Elba last night in the opening round of this Subdistrict tournament. Won it in straight sets. Meanwhile, SEM a straight set winner over Anselm Myrna last night, a match you may have heard right here on KBBN Radio and viewed on SandhillsExpress.com. So we're back for the Sub-District Final tonight. Should be a great matchup. Central Valley ranked number 6 in the Omaha World Herald in the D2 standings coming into tonight's matchup. And SEM is right behind, ranked 7th by the publication. They're right close in the points coming in, and it should be a fantastic Sub-District Final coming up. It'll be SEM and Central Valley on the way here on KBBN Radio. As we get you started, we want to say thanks to the great businesses who are bringing you today's coverage. And they include Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery, Apache Ag, RJ Cattle, 24K Logistics, Stevens Welding, Stryker Tractor Service, Bowie Fertilizer, Tubbs Pub, Eggleston Oil, and Custer County Feeders. Tonight's match also brought to you in part by our sports plan sponsors for the year, the Nebraska State Bank, Ron's Body and Paint, Arrow Seed, Shelter Insurance, Custer Federal State Bank, Grocery Cart, Agland ATV, Meat Lumber, Team Physical Therapy, Geared for Sports, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, Trotter Service, A to Z Lawn Pro, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, Gateway Motors, High Street Insurance and Financial Services, Taylor Heating and Cooling, and Justin Thompson Agency. It's the D27 Sub-District Final coming up on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Part by Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery. Have you seen all those awesome t-shirts when you attend state competition? There's a good chance Moonlight has printed what you're seeing. They love partnering with local schools to put your athletic and extracurricular achievements on apparel for fans. Ask them about screen printing, embroidery, and more promotional products. Located in Kearney, serving fellow Central Nebraskans. Visit MoonlightCustomPrinting.com. Everything looks better by Moonlight. Apache Ag in Sumner, serving customers across Central Nebraska with Channel Seed products while offering innovation like Pivot Bio, Rhizogreen, and crop protection products. Alec Ibach and Nate Hartma love supporting the SEM Mustangs, and they wish them the best of luck all the way through the season. Your communities are behind you 100%. For industry-leading germplasm, herbicide resistance, insect control, crop nutrition, nitrogen management, and crop protection products, go with Apache Ag, your Channel Seed connection in Sumner.
This sports broadcast featuring the SEM Mustangs is brought to you by 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company. When you want safe, reliable, professional livestock transportation from an experienced, dependable, and reputable company, choose 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company. Local or long hauls are in their wheelhouse. Contact them at 308-325-9483 or reach Bar J Cattle Company at 308-222-0274. Cheering on the Mustangs, 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company.
Stevens Welding in Sumner has been serving the area since 1972 with professional welding and metal fabrication. Their custom-made one-piece round bale feeders for cattle and horses are in demand all across the region, and their steel feed bunks will last forever. Stevens Welding can also make those hydraulic hoses while you wait, saving you downtime. A tradition of quality workmanship. That's Stevens Welding in Sumner.
Stryker Tractor Service of Eddyville does much more than repair and rebuild tractors. They also have a good selection of reconditioned tractors on hand, specially priced and ready to go to work for you. With over 45 years of experience, they repair and offer free troubleshooting advice on all tractors. Stryker Tractor Service stocks a variety of starters, alternators, and clutches. To keep your workhorse going strong, call Stryker Tractor Service in Eddyville.
With locations in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale, Bowie Fertilizer provides a large number of area farms with the tools for success. Whether it's custom application of fertilizer or the chemicals or seed they need, Bowie Fertilizer strives to offer a quality product and a competitive price. To learn more about their services, call 457-2161 and talk with Rick Bowie. They also want to wish all the area teams the best of luck from Bowie Fertilizer in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale.
Go Mustangs! Tubbs Pub cheers for the Mustangs, and they admire their talent and sportsmanship. Tubbs Pub welcomes all students, friends, and families to Tubbs Pub for a hearty meal when in Sumner. Regardless of how the games turn out, let's all enjoy the friendship of our communities together at Tubbs Pub. Enjoy prime rib specials every Friday and Saturday night and hot home-cooked meals Monday through Saturday. Let's all eat at Tubbs Pub in Sumner.
Eggleston Oil keeps the Oconto community on the go with full service at the gas pumps. They treat every customer with a smile and often some lively conversation. Their shop provides automotive repairs as well as tire service. Eggleston Oil keeps the local farms moving with fast, reliable, on-the-farm fuel delivery. They also help with a variety of local fundraisers too. Supporting radio coverage of high school sports is yet another way they show that all-important community involvement at Eggleston Oil of Oconto.
And again, we welcome you back to Greeley, Nebraska, Central Valley High School, getting closer to the opening serve between Central Valley and SEM. Boy, it just sets up to be a fantastic matchup. Both teams have state tournament experience from a year ago. Both teams qualified for the tournament. Of course, SEM, as you all know, won the ultimate prize. They were in Class D1 a year ago and took home a state championship. They're trying to get back to Lincoln here in 2024, this year in Class D2. You look at the two teams, and on paper, man, it's just about as even as you can get. As we mentioned, the Omaha World Herald has Central Valley ranked number 6, SEM number 7 in their weekly high school volleyball rankings in Class D2 that they put out each and every week. Obviously, when you get to this point, not only are you looking at the match in front of you, you're looking at where you're standing in the point standings as we start to think about district final competition, which is coming up this weekend across the state on Saturday. Now, obviously, the winner of tonight's match automatically advances into a district championship match. But the loser tonight is still right in the thick of things as far as a wild card is concerned. There's 12 sub-district tournaments going on across the state in Class D2. All sub-district champions will get a spot in a district final, and then they will look at the point standings and take the next 4 highest teams in the points, and they will fill out the final field of 16 for the district finals coming up on Saturday. So there are 4 wild card available spots that are up for grabs as we play sub-district action here tonight across the state. And both of these teams are right in the thick of that. Central Valley is 5th right now in the points in D2. SEM is 8th. So both teams are positioned well that if they don't get past tonight, they could still be in the mix, certainly for a wild card spot, and still make a district final. But don't let that fool you. Both teams want to win tonight. They want to be the subdistrict champion. They want to play their way into a district final. But more importantly, they want to solidify their seeding. I mean, you could be looking at the opportunity maybe to host a district final if you win here tonight. So there's a lot at stake, and it should be a fantastic matchup coming up. Central Valley and SEM is on the way. You're listening to Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Feeders in Oconto are always ready to help serve you. Manager Michelle Pearson and her team are there to answer any questions you may have. The question they enjoy answering most is how they can best help you. Give them a call today at 308-858-4455. They are ready to feed your cattle. Custer County Feeders in Oconto, there for their customers and ready to serve you. Proud to support this sports broadcast.
It's the season to be thankful. And at Nebraska State Bank, they are truly thankful to all of their customers, employees, and the community. They see it as a great pleasure to work with amazing customers that also call this corner of the globe that we live in their home. Nebraska State Bank appreciates the trust you place in them, and they consider it an honor to serve you. With 2 locations in Broken Bow, 1 in Callaway and 1 in Myrna, thankful to serve Central Nebraska. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curb, west of Broken Bow.
Prepare your lawn for the long winter by applying Winterizer fertilizer from Arrow Seed now. Winterizer fertilizer promotes rejuvenation and recovery from summer stress and builds a strong, healthy plant for better winter survival. Choose from the 16-pound bag that covers 5,000 square feet or the 50-pound professional-grade controlled release formula that covers 15,000 square feet. By applying these highly effective Winterizer fertilizer formulas now, you are giving your lawn a healthy head start when spring arrives. Stop in to Arrow Seed in Broken Bow for your winter fertilizer today.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What?
No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
Contact your local shelter insurance agents, Brent Custer or Seth Pearson in Broken Bow.
Attention, Nebraska farmers. At Custer Federal State Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to offer agricultural loans tailored to your needs. Whether you're looking to expand your operations, purchase new equipment, or manage daily expenses, our experienced team is here to help. With competitive rates, personalized service, we're your partners in growth. Visit Custer Federal State Bank today, where your future grows. Custer Federal State Bank, rooted in Nebraska, growing with you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Grocery Cart is proud to bring you this sports broadcast. The case is always full of delicious food you can have right away, or talk to the staff about your upcoming event and they'll make food for you. There's a wide selection of salads, and don't forget Chester's chicken buckets and strips. If the occasion calls for a cake, you can have it decorated how you'd like. Call the GK Deli at 872-2206 or stop by inside the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow.
It's harvest time, folks. Early mornings, late nights, Agland ATV knows harvest time is a busy time for our customers. We know your machines have had a rough summer, so let our service department run them through the shop and look them over. Waiting in line at the elevator? Hop on Agland ATV's website and check out all the new Polaris models with new colors and new models that you will love. Agland ATV is stocked up with the accessories that you'll need to keep you warm with the changing season. Cabs, heaters, blades, we have them all. Stop in today at Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
Folks, we come back to Central Valley High School to get you ready for the opening serve of this D2-7 Subdistrict Final. We want to remind you that not only are we live on the radio tonight on KBBN 95.3 FM, we also have our live video stream active as well, accompanied by our radio call. You can find it on sandhillsexpress.com, and you can find it directly on the Sand Hills Express Facebook page and Sand Hills Express YouTube channel. As you watch the action tonight, we hope you pay attention to the business logos that are flashing across your screen. They are the sponsors of tonight's video stream. And we say thank you to Meade Lumber, Culligan, Insurance of the Heartland, Palmer Monument, Callaway District Hospital with the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics, American Family Insurance, Justin Thompson Agency, and the Nebraska State Bank. It is SEM and Central Valley coming up here on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Home from the top down with the help of Meade Lumber in Broken Bow. Besides, all that stuff that damages your home falls from above, right? Meade Lumber stocks all colors of Tamco shingles crafted with American pride. Their quality is perfect for Meade Lumber, where they have provided quality building materials consistently since 1910. East Highway 2 Broken Bow, open Monday to Friday 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday 8 to noon. Meade Lumber.
October is one of our favorite months at Team Physical Therapy because it's National Physical Therapy Month. October is focused on promoting the benefits of physical therapy, the importance of movement in our everyday lives, and overall wellness. Team Physical Therapy offers many therapies to help. Stop by one of our locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Callaway, and Gothenburg, or call 872-5111. Here's to the month of celebrating physical therapy from Team Physical Therapy.
It's fall now, but we know that seasons move fast in Nebraska. Prepare for the winter sports season at Geared for Sports. Whether you're a fan or an athlete, Scott is excited to announce they now carry apparel from Free Fly for both men and women. And if you're needing a new pair of running shoes, it's worth your time to check out the Mount to Coast brand. Of course, Husker gear is all over inside as well. Open Monday to Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4. Geared for Sports on the Square in Broken Bow.
Sargent Irrigation may be known worldwide, but their roots are right here in central Nebraska, something they are very proud of. They hire right here in the heartland and know their success is due to those quality employees. As a way of showing support for the community, Sargent Irrigation sponsors high school sports broadcasts, so those unable to attend can follow the action. Enjoy the broadcast, sponsored in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Breast cancer affects 1 in 8 women, but with early detection, the 5-year survival rate is 99%. Early detection is key here at Melham Medical Center. We have 3D mammography that helps find up to 60% of breast cancer sooner than 2D. In 2024, an estimated 310,720 women and 2,800 men will be diagnosed with invasive breast cancer. Chances are you know at least one person who has been personally affected by breast cancer. Melham Medical Center is proud to continue to partner with you to inspire healthy living through quality care.
The student athletes you're cheering on during this broadcast practice and study in order to get their competition and schoolwork done right. At Trotter Service, they do the same, except with your vehicle repairs. Whether you need a new battery, brake work, and alignment, tires, wheels, or an overhaul, trust their auto repair specialists to tackle the job. Don't forget bulk oil and fuel delivery and on-the-farm tire truck service too. Proud to help bring you this broadcast, Trotter Service in Broken Bow.
Acquiring a lush green lawn is a lot of work. Worry no more. A to Z Lawn Pros fertilizer program is the solution to ease your mind and lessen your work. Any time of the season is a good time to start. Eliminate weeds, strengthen your grass, and even keep bugs away with liquid fertilizer treatments mixed with micronutrients for a recipe that works specifically in this area. 30 years of experience. 308-870-1762 for A to Z Lawn Pro. That's A to Z Lawn Pro at 870-1762.
Medicare annual enrollment is going on now through December 7th. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. Now is the time to review your Medicare coverage, supplements, prescription plans, advantage plans, even vision and dental coverage. We do not offer every plan available in your area. Currently, we represent 4 organizations which offer 22 products in your area. Please contact Medicare.gov, 1-800-MEDICARE, or your local state health insurance program to get information on all of your options.
Gateway Motors is partnering with Melham Medical Center for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of their proceeds will be donated to the hospital for helping in this fight against breast cancer. To make sure this is a huge success, not only will you be helping Melham Medical Center, but with every vehicle purchase, you get a vacation cruise for 2 to a destination of your choice. Join the fight, get a vacation. Thank you from Gateway Motors and Melham Medical Center. As always, they are the home of Warranty Forever.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Hi, this is Nate Bell with High Street Insurance and Financial Services in Broken Bow. See us online at hsip.com. See possible.
Just as student athletes have strength in the classroom and in competition, Taylor Heating and Cooling is strong in both repairs and installation. For residential or commercial projects or new construction, call Taylor Heating and Cooling at 308-872-6196. They offer financing and are proud to offer high-quality service to go hand-in-hand with the reliable products they install, whether parts or new units. Serving Broken Bow and beyond in central Nebraska. Taylor Heating and Cooling.
And we welcome you back to Central Valley High School, just about ready for the opening serve. The D27 Subdistrict Final. SEM coming in with an overall record of 22-7 against 25-6 Central Valley. Quickly your starters for SEM: Lily Haraski, 5'5" freshman. Taryn Arbuthnot, she is the centerpiece, 489 kills on the year and 63 blocks. She is a 5'6" junior. Bryn Eggleston, 5'4" senior. Katie Ryder leading the team in assists with 465 on the year. She is a 5'6" senior. Jacelyn Hoos, 121 kills on the season, a 5'6" junior. Ellie Scoville is a 5'4" junior, and the libero for SEM, Allie Rohde, a 5'4" senior. For Central Valley, Emma Corman, Taylor McIntyre, Annika Wood, Bentley Dugan, Maggie Krewald, and Kayla Grossert are the starters for Central Valley. Big shout out to Larry Kottner. He was with you last night, called the match for us here between SEM and Anselmo Myrna. I'm Brent Apperson. A pleasure to be with you as we bring you now the D27 Sub-District Championship. Serving it off for SEM is Jacelyn Hoos, and we are underway. Central Valley will set the outside, the attack off hands and good with the kill for the Cougars. Bentley Dugan, the 5'6" freshman. So Central Valley takes the opening point of the match as we are underway. Serve coming, and it's going to be an ace. Serving it is Emma Corman, the 5'6" senior. So Central Valley off to a hot start. They score the opening 2 points as Corman gets ready to serve again. Serve in play, picked up this time by Arbuthnot. Ryder will bump it up over toward Taryn on the outside, over the block, saved in the back row by Central Valley. Here's the middle attack coming, and that'll get to the floor. Taylor McIntyre in the middle with the kill, and Central Valley scores the first 3 points of the match. Corman ready, sends it on its way. Hoos will pick it up. They set Arbuthnot again through the block and good. Taryn Arbuthnot with the kill. That will not be her only one tonight, we can guarantee you. As SEM is on the board. And now to the service line will be Lily Haraski. Haraski serves it long and out. Missed the back line. Service error. Point to Central Valley. They go up 4-1 in the first. Best 3 out of 5 set match. Rally scoring. First to 25. Win by 2. Sets 1 through 4. If we get to 5, it'll be a race to 15. Arbuthnot in the middle. Touches the net. Gets over. Now Central Valley with the attack. Grossert takes a swing. Dug out of the back row by Hoos. Going to be a whistle and a double contact called against SEM. They were trying to set Arbuthnot on the slide, but the double contact was called, and Central Valley leads 5-1. Taylor McIntyre sends it on its way. SEM out of system. Arbuthnot going to tip it away from the block, but covered nicely in the front row by the Cougars. Grossert on the left pin, catches the back line. Grossert with the kill. And Central Valley with the early momentum, leading 6-1 here in the opening set. Taylor McIntyre continuing at the service line for Central Valley, the top seed in this D27 Sub-District tournament. McIntyre tosses it in the air, and the serve will not clear the net. Service error. We'll see if SEM can take advantage, as Ryder will go back to the service line. The 5'6" senior ready to serve it. Jump serve on its way, a good one. Picked up nicely by Central Valley. They'll set Grossert on the near side, and it's good. It caught the back line. Kayla Grossert, 5'9" sophomore with the kill. Central Valley 7, SEM 2 as we play in the opening set. Bentley Dugan, 5'6" freshman, to the service line for Central Valley. Cougars lead it early, 7-2 in the opening set. Dugan serves that one long and out. Service error for Central Valley. And now that'll send Taryn Arbuthnot to the service line for SEM. Arbuthnot ready, sends it on its way. Picked up by Corman. They'll set for Grossert again. This time it's dug out by Arbuthnot. Middle attack, Hoos, and it's wide and out. Want to check the number on that last attack for Central Valley. I called it out as Grossert. It was actually Maggie Krewald who had the attack, as she's in the front row now for Central Valley. Serving are the Cougars. Serve picked up by Hoos. They'll set Arbuthnot hitting out of the back row. Took a little something off of it. Grossert handles it. Now the middle attack from Grossert, and she puts it down for the kill. Central Valley out early in this opening set. 9-3, Cougars lead it. To the service line now, Annika Wood, the 5'2" sophomore. Wood puts it in play. Hoos handles it. They'll bump it up in the air over toward Jacelyn. Rolls it over the block, covered by Krewald. They set the back row. Dugan with the attack. It'll go into the net. Point, SEM. To the service line for the Mustangs, Ellie Scoville, the 5'4" junior. Scoville puts it in play. Good pass for Central Valley. They set the outside. Grossert again. Boy, Grossert off to a hot start as she gets another kill, and Central Valley goes up 10-4 here in the opening set. Grossert now will go to the service line, but first a timeout. Timeout SEM. We're in the opening set. Central Valley 10, SEM 4.
Is better with American Family Insurance, because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming and ranching is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm and ranch deserves.
Visit Justin Thompson Agency or call 308-872-5252.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
And we come back to Central Valley High School, the site of the D27 Subdistrict Volleyball Championship. This sports broadcast is being brought to you by Fort County Heating and Air. Owners Brian and Austin serve the area with more than 20 years of combined experience in the industry. Call for a free estimate and timely service. Fort County Heating and Air in Broken Bow, 872-2258. Out of the timeout, Grossert with the serve. It's going to be kept alive by Haraski, returned by Arbuthnot on the third. Free ball, Central Valley. The set to the middle. Redirect into the back row, handled nicely by the libero Rhodey. Now Arbuthnot hitting out of the back row. Punched up in the air by Wood. They'll bump it up over toward Krewald. Stumbled, but still got it over the net. Now Ryder jump set middle. Hoos redirects it right into the hands of Krewald. Set to Krewald, who sends it across, but long and out. Point will go to SEM. Central Valley 10, SEM 5. We play in the opening set of this D27 Subdistrict Championship. Bryn Eggleston, the 5'4" senior, to the service line for the Mustangs. Serve on its way, and that is an ace. So a side out, followed by an ace. We'll see if that can get SEM going as they trail now by 4. Ryder puts it in play. Krewald handles it. Wood will set it middle, redirecting it. Krewald right to Haraski. Quick set over by Ryder. Nice cover by Wood. Now Krewald sending it across. Dug out in the back row by Rhodey. Set up middle for Hoos. Over the block. Played nicely by Dugan. Set up to Wattis, who's in the match now. The swing and the kill. Boy, it's really great to see Callie Wadis on the floor for Central Valley. We were there back on September the 17th when Central Valley played in the Ansley-Litchfield Triangular. Wadis injured herself in the opening set of that match. They played the majority of the season without her, but now she's back, seeing time here in the Subdistrict Tournament. Serve from Krewald for Central Valley. Pass into the net. Hoos not able to keep it alive. It'll fall to the floor, and the point goes to Central Valley. Maggie Krewald, 5'6" freshman, at the service line for the Cougars, who lead 12-6 here in the opening set. Krewald, good serve. Picked up nicely by Hoos, tipped over by Ryder. Nice play in the front row by Wadis. They'll bump it up to Dugan, who takes a swing. Dug out in the back row by Arbuthnot. Ryder bumps it up toward Taryn, sets it across. Punched up in the air by Wood. Krewald over to Dugan. She'll take the swing into the net. It did not clear it. What's the call? And 4 hits is the call. Point SEM. Jacelyn Hoos to the service line. Hoos floats it short, and that will be kept alive by Wood and then returned by Krewald. Ryder, jump set. Arbuthnot tips it into the block, kept alive at the net. Joust coming. Arbuthnot jumps up and puts it down. Oh no, wait a minute. They called a violation on Arbuthnot. They say she reached over the net and covered. And Central Valley is going to get the point. Now, Ryder is going to go over and visit with the head official. And boy, that is a big call. It's going to go the way of Central Valley, so the point will go to the Cougars, and now Central Valley up by 6 again. Serve on the way by Corman, and that is an ace. Well, in rally scoring, when you get a call that can go either way, like the one we just saw, it has such a big impact because it's a 2-point swing. Central Valley with the serve. Corman will serve it toward Rohde. She picks it up. Now it's Arbuthnot, rolls it into the net. It would not climb over, and the point goes to Central Valley. Cougars now building on their lead. They lead at 15-7 here in the opening set. Serve on the way by Corman. She's the one that started off the match. The set outside. Arbuthnot, big swing, and a kill for Taryn Arbuthnot. And we'll see if that can get Taryn going. Back to the service line for SEM, Lily Haraski, 5'5" freshman. Haraski gives the ball a slap, and it will not clear the net. It hit the top part of it and would not fall over. Point Central Valley, and they're back up by 8. Taylor McIntyre, 5'6" junior, to the service line for the Cougars. McIntyre sends it on its way, picked up by Arbuthnot. Ryder sets Taryn in the middle, big swing, kept alive by Wood. Back the other way, Grossert, but it goes into the net. Point SEM. Central Valley 16, SEM 9. We play in the opening set of this D27 Subdistrict Final. Ryder is at the service line for the Mustangs. Pass to the front. Wood sets outside. Big swing from Dugan, and it's dug out by the libero, Rohde. Now Arbuthnot with the left hand, trying to get it over the net, but it goes into the net, and the point belongs to Central Valley. Bentley Dugan, 5'6" freshman, to the service line. Dugan ready. Sends it to the back row. Bumped up in the air by Ryder. Arbuthnot at the net. Redirects it. Dugan keeps it alive. Now Krewald sending it across. Now a whistle. And we got a lift called against Central Valley. Point goes to SEM. Taryn Arbuthnot at the service line. Arbuthnot puts it in play. Dugan picks it up. Wood sets the middle. Grossert the swing. Punched up in the air by Arbuthnot. Chased down by Ryder. Sending it across is Scoville. Central Valley out of system. They've got a chase, and they will get it set back on the third. Rohde will pass to Ryder. Set up middle. Hoos the swing. Punched up in the air and kept alive by Corman. Wood will set it up toward the net. Krewald's in the net. And they also called a lift. Point's going to go to SEM. Well, the set carried Krewald into the net. Her momentum took her across the center line, and the point will go to the Mustangs. Arbuthnot serving, and that's out. Sailed just a little bit long. Well, Central Valley jumped out early, and they've kind of been able to keep the space between them and SEM so far as we've played through the opening set. To the service line, Annika Wood. Wood puts it in play. Hoos handles the serve. Arbuthnot hitting out of the back row. It's long and out. Point Central Valley. And the Cougars go back up by 8, and another timeout called by SEM. We're in the opening set. Central Valley 19, SEM 11.
Screen Print and Embroidery is proud to help bring you this sports coverage. When you partner with Moonlight, you're choosing the company that offers the highest quality inks as their standard way of printing. Since 1999, Moonlight has partnered with community events, school groups, sports teams, and more to design, print, and sell awesome screen print, embroidery, and vinyl items. Located in Kearney, serving fellow Central Nebraskans. Visit MoonlightCustomPrinting.com. Everything looks better by Moonlight.
Brent Apperson back with you behind the microphone. Jack Simpson is with us behind the camera. We are live on KBBN 95.3 FM, KBBN.com. Also live on our video stream through SandhillsExpress.com, on the Sandhills Express Facebook page and Sandhills Express YouTube channel. The opening set has really been controlled from the beginning by Central Valley. They currently lead it 19-11. As at the service line is Annika Wood. Wood ready at the line, the serve on its way, in play, picked up nicely by Rohde. They'll set the outside for Hoos. Rolls it over the block, into the hands of Dugan. Now it's Krewald with the attack, played by Arbuthnot. Pass up toward the net, sent over by Hoos. Nice handle by Central Valley in the back row. Grossert will roll it over the net and get it to the floor. Boy, Kayla Grossert, 5'9" sophomore, has had a really good opening set for the Cougars, and now Central Valley is 5 points away from closing out set number 1. Wood with the serve. Kept alive by Eggleston, and then taking it off hands and putting it to the floor is Ellie Scoville on the attack. And now Scoville, the 5'4" junior, will go to the service line. Scoville floats it deep. Pass toward the net, kept alive by Wood somehow, and returned by Central Valley. What a play by Wood at the net. Arbuthnot hitting it out of the back row. Dug out by Wood, over toward Krewald. Takes a swing, punched up by Scoville. They'll set it up toward Eggleston. Tips it into the net, and then sent back by Krewald. Coach Campbell is jumping on the sideline, wanting to know what the call is. And I think that they're ultimately going to call SEM, I think, in the net. The point will go to Central Valley, and Central Valley leads 21-12. Cougars closing in on set number 1. Grossert with the serve, picked up, overpass, played by Krewald. Now Wood, quick set over, and it gets to the floor. So Central Valley leads at 22-12. If you're SEM, you just want to take it point by point now and see if you can make positive things happen to carry some momentum into the second set if you can't come all the way back. Hoos with the swing, hits it wide and out. Point goes to Central Valley, and now the Cougars are 2 points away from closing out set number 1. Grossert with the serve, played by Arbuthnot, bumped up by Rohde, over toward Haraski. Sends it over the block, covered by Dugan. Wood back sets it for Wattis into the net. Point, SEM. Well, we talked about Wattis earlier, coming back from that devastating injury she suffered earlier in the season. Great to see her back out on the court. You can tell, though, she is not 100%. The back set over toward Krewald. The swing, hit it wide and out. Point goes to SEM. To the service line, Bryn Eggleston for SEM. The serve on its way. Krewald on the pickup. Wood keeps it alive at the net with the swing. McIntyre played by Arbuthnot. Overpass. Wattis trying to put it down. Saved by Eggleston. Quick set over by Ryder. Covered by Wood. Now the swing from Krewald, and it just missed. Missed the back line. It's long, and the point goes to SEM. Eggleston serving. Sends it deep. Played at the last second by Grossert. Hitting out of the back row. Dugan with the kill. And it is set point Central Valley at 24-15 in the first. Maggie Krewald serving for set number 1 for Central Valley. And it's going to go long and out. Service error, and we will play on. Set point number 2 coming up for Central Valley. At the service line, Jacelyn Hoos. Hoos puts it in play. Krewald on the receive. Wood will bump it up in toward the net. There's just no play for Wattis. Point will go to SEM, and we continue to play here in this opening set. Set point number 3 coming up for the Cougars. Hoos ready at the service line. Floats it toward the back row. Pass to Wood. Set up outside. Dugan. And it's dug out by Rohde. Kept alive by Ryder at the net. Arbuthnot with the swing. And she puts it down for the kill. And this is what we were talking about. Just win some points. If you can't come all the way back from the set, make some positive things happen. Hoos with the serve. Dug out by Grossert. Reaching back is Corman. And it's blocked at the net by Arbuthnot. Point SEM. Again a chance to close out the set for Central Valley. Dugan keeps it alive. Wood will send it over. Free ball, SEM. Ryder sets middle. Arbuthnot. Yes, sir! And here come the Mustangs. Timeout, Central Valley. Boy, the set point has been hard to find for the Cougars. Timeout on the court. Back after this.
In Sumner, serving customers across central Nebraska with Channel seed products while offering innovation like Pivot Bio, Rhizogreen, and crop protection products. Alec Ibach and Nate Hartma love supporting the SEM Mustangs, and they wish them the best of luck all the way through the season. Your communities are behind you 100%. For industry-leading germplasm, herbicide resistance, insect control, crop nutrition, nitrogen management, and crop protection products, go with Apache Ag, your Channel seed connection in Sumner.
And we bring you back to Central Valley High School here in Greeley. Boy, SEM has went on a service run here behind Jacelyn Hoos. Arbuthnot starting to heat up now, and all of a sudden, this opening set could get really interesting. Set point again for Central Valley. Wood will set it for Dugan. The swing, it's out. Missed the back line, and SEM is to within 3. Substitution, Callie Wattis going to come back in. She will play in the back row. Set point again for Central Valley. Hoos with the serve. They'll pass it to Wood. The quick set over, and it finds the donut hole. And that is how set 1 comes to an end. Well, Central Valley wins the set, but SEM picked up some momentum toward the end of it as Central Valley was finally able to close it out in that opening set, 25-21. Set number 2 is coming up after this. You're listening to live coverage of the D27 Subdistrict Volleyball Championship on KBBN Radio.
Featuring the SEM Mustangs is brought to you by 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company. When you want safe, reliable, professional livestock transportation from an experienced, dependable, and reputable company, choose 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company. Local or long hauls are in their wheelhouse. Contact them at 308-325-9483 or reach Bar J Cattle Company at 308-222-0274. Cheering on the Mustangs, 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company.
Stevens Welding in Sumner has been serving the area since 1972 with professional welding and metal fabrication. Their custom-made one-piece round bale feeders for cattle and horses are in demand all across the region, and their steel feed bunks will last forever. Stevens Welding can also make those hydraulic hoses while you wait, saving you downtime. A tradition of quality workmanship. That's Stevens Welding in Sumner.
Stryker Tractor Service of Eddyville does much more than repair and rebuild tractors. They also have a good selection of reconditioned tractors on hand, specially priced and ready to go to work for you. With over 45 years of experience, they repair and offer free troubleshooting advice on all tractors. Stryker Tractor Service stocks a variety of starters, alternators, and clutches. To keep your workhorse going strong, call Stryker Tractor Service in Eddyville.
And we welcome you back to Central Valley High School in Greeley, Nebraska. The D27 Subdistrict Championship match, SEM and Central Valley, the top two seeds in the subdistrict doing battle for the subdistrict title. Central Valley winning the opening set 25-21. And to start us off here in set number 2, it will be Emma Corman for Central Valley. Corman gives the ball a slap and sends it across. Arbuthnot on the receive. They'll set the outside. Ryder with the swing, sends it over the block. Covered by Krewald. Set up now middle for McIntyre, and that will get to the floor. Taylor McIntyre with the kill. Central Valley 1, SEM nothing as we open play here in this second set. Corman with the serve, played by Rohde on the back line. Hoos will set it over the net, overpass, and taking advantage is Dugan. Dugan able to take advantage of the overpass, puts it on the back line with the kill, and Central Valley takes the opening 2 points of set number 2. Corman sends it long and out. Service error, point SEM. Jacelyn Hoos to the service line for SEM. Hoos will send it across, picked up by Krewald. Wood will back set it over toward McIntyre. Reaching out to keep it alive is Hoos. Now Arbuthnot sending it over on the third. Free ball, Central Valley. The set, middle attack coming. McIntyre takes it cross court right to the hands of Eggleston. Arbuthnot in the middle terminates the point. A kill for Taryn Arbuthnot, and we're tied at 2. Jacelyn Hoos puts it in play. Corman on the receive. The outside attack, Dugan. Dug out by Rohde, but it goes off her hands out of bounds. And the point goes to Central Valley. Just underway, second set. Central Valley leads it 3-2 in the set. They lead it 1-0. At the service line, the 5'6" junior, Taylor McIntyre. McIntyre has it picked up by Arbuthnot. Taryn on the outside now, through the block, but handled by Krewald. Central Valley out of system. They'll get it sent back on the third. Ryder jump set middle. Arbuthnot gets on top of it and drives it to the floor for another kill. 3-all in the second. And that will send the SEM libero, Allie Rohde, to the service line. Rohde, the 5'4" senior, ready. Sends it on its way. Pass to Wood. Wood sets the outside. Grossert. And it's good. Grossert hitting from that left pin had a sharp angle and was able to convert on the kill. Now to the service line for Central Valley, Bentley Dugan. Dugan sends it on its way. Arbuthnot on the receive. Ryder will set Taryn in the middle. Block back. Kept alive, though. Joust at the net. Sent over by Central Valley. It's outside attack coming from Scoville. Hit it wide and out. Point goes to Central Valley. Cougars 5, Mustangs 3. We are in set number 2. Dugan with the serve into the net. Service error, point SEM. That'll send Ryder back to the service line. The 5'6" senior will toss it in the air. The jump serve coming. Played by Dugan. Wood off the pass will set it for Krewald, who puts it in play for the kill. 6-4, Central Valley in the second set. And that'll send Annika Wood, the 5'2 sophomore, back to the service line. Wood sends it on its way, and it is good. It caught the back line. SEM stepped away from it, thought it might be a little bit long, but it caught the line. That's an ace, and Central Valley goes up 7-4. Again, we're in the second set. Central Valley won the first 25-21. Annika Wood at the service line, jump serve, floats this one, and it's returned on one hit but out. That'll go as an ace. Boy, beautiful serve by Wood. The one that she served prior had a lot of fire behind it. That one, she just lofted over the net, and SEM could not pick it up. Wood again hits this one hard and a little too hard as it sails long and out. Point will go to SEM. Taryn Arbuthnot to the service line for the Mustangs. Central Valley 8, SEM 5. We play in the second set. Arbuthnot puts it in play. Wood will bump it up in the air for Grossert on the outside. Through the block and good. Boy, Annika Wood is just so good at setting up the hitters. That time she did not have a very good pass to handle, but she used the bump set to put it right where it had to be for Central Valley to get a swing. Eggleston will bump it up for Hoos, who sets it over. Free ball now for Central Valley. Wood, back set. Wattis, who's into the match, takes it down the line for the kill. And now the Cougars creating a little bit of separation in this second set. SEM feels it, and they're going to call timeout. Timeout in the second set. Central Valley leads 1-0. They lead in the second 10-5.
In Miller, Overton, and Riverdale, Bowie Fertilizer provides a large number of area farms with the tools for success. Whether it's custom application of fertilizer or the chemicals or seed they need, Bowie Fertilizer strives to offer a quality product and a competitive price. To learn more about their services, call 457-2161 and talk with Rick Bowie. They also want to wish all the area teams the best of luck from Bowie Fertilizer in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale.
Now we come back to Central Valley High School. Boy, how about the fall sports season for these two schools, huh? SEM, we know about their football team, right? Top seed in the six-man football playoffs, defending six-man football state champs. They'll start another playoff run beginning on Friday. Central Valley, their football team, one of the best in the state in D2. And now the two volleyball programs meeting up here in the sub-district final. Out of the timeout, Arbuthnot sets it across. Played by Central Valley. Middle attack, McIntyre. Handled by Rohde. Pass up toward the net, saved by Ryder. Tipped over by Hoos, and a diving save by Dugan. Krewald, the attack, goes long and out. On the hitting air, SEM climbs to within 4. The libero Rohde will come out. Bryn Eggleston Lily Haraski back in. As serving is Ellie Scoville, and Scoville will serve it into the net. Point Central Valley, and that'll send Maggie Krewald, the freshman, back to the service line. Great mix of youth and experience on this Central Valley team. Ryder bumps it up in the air for Arbuthnot, flying out of the back row, and she hit it wide. Or was it in? Oh, they called, it's in, it's good. Well, I thought they called it wide, but maybe there was a violation that I missed. Bottom line is, point goes to SEM. Mustangs will have the serve. Wood bumps it up for Wattis, hitting out of the back row. SEM, a little bit out of system. They'll bump it up in the air for Arbuthnot. Rolls it over the block and to the floor. And here comes SEM. Mustangs back to within 3. Substitution for Central Valley. Wattis will come out. Coming in to replace her will be Emma Corman. Bryn Eggleston is now at the service line. She'll send it on its way. Wood sets it up for Grossert, hitting out of the back row. It's out. Missed it long, and SEM is to within 2. So a great response by the Mustangs after falling behind 10-5. They've now went on a run and are to within 2. Eggleston with the serve, but it's wide and out. Point, Central Valley. Emma Corman to the service line. She's the one that started things off in this set. Hoos sets it outside. Ryder tips it over the block. Great cover by Dugan. Wood sets it middle. McIntyre trying to place it. Covered by Arbuthnot. In the middle, Hoos sets it across. Free ball. Central Valley. Dugan the swing and the kill. Bentley Dugan with the kill, and Central Valley goes back up by 4. Again, if you're just joining us, Central Valley took the opening set 25-21. They lead by 4 here in the second. Served by Corman, kept alive by Hoos. Arbuthnot out of the back row, takes it off the hands of Krewald out of bounds, and the point goes to SEM. And now you get Arbuthnot back in the front row for SEM. As to the service line will be Jacelyn Hoos. Hoos floats it across. Krewald on the pickup. Wood, quick set over. Nice handle and cover by Haraski. Big swing, Taryn Arbuthnot. Arbuthnot with the kill. Well, now that Taryn is in the front row, this is where SEM needs to make a run. Hoos at the service line, sends it across. Out of system, Central Valley getting a swing though is Dugan, and she will send it to the floor. Boy, Central Valley was scrambling after it, but they got the bump set up in the air for Dugan, who terminated the point. Central Valley by 3. To the service line, Taylor McIntyre. McIntyre, the junior, sends it across. Arbuthnot on the pickup. Now the set to Taryn on the outside. At the net, Arbuthnot on the overpass, able to put it down. And that'll bring the Mustangs to within 2. Into the match is the libero, Allie Rohde. Rohde will send it across on the serve. Wood sets it near side. Grossert, who terminates it. Kayla Grossert, the 5'9" sophomore, with the kill. Boy, you hear us say freshman and sophomore for Central Valley. They've got a lot of good young talent. So does SEM, both teams with a mix of experience and youth on these 2 volleyball teams. The serve from Dugan, played on the back line by Hoos. Rohde bumps it up over toward Arbuthnot, rolls it over the net. Wood will set it up middle for Grossert, blocked back by Arbuthnot. Kept alive at the net, though, by Grossert, and returned by Corman on the third. Ryder goes to Arbuthnot again, and this time it gets to the floor. Central Valley 15, SEM 13. Mustangs with the serve. Katie Ryder, 5'6" senior, will go to the service line. Ryder will send it across. Taken by Grossert. Now they set it outside. Krewald, who splits the block and collects the kill. Well, SEM fell behind by 5 early in this set. They've been to within 2, but Central Valley's kind of kept them at arm's reach so far in this set. The serve by Annika Wood goes into the net, service error, and so we'll see if SEM can take advantage of that, as Taryn Arbuthnot goes back to the service line for the Mustangs. Arbuthnot sends it across. They serve Wattis. The back set for Krewald. Punched up in the air by Ryder. Now Katie will send it over on the third. Wood at the net, sets it up. Wattis rolls it into the net. Not able to clear it, and now SEM has an opportunity to tie it up here in this second set. Taryn Arbuthnot was ready to send the ball over to Central Valley. She forgot she was still serving. She sends it on its way. Wood back sets it for Grossert. Big swing and a kill again for Grossert. Well, we've told you throughout the broadcast so far about the injury to Callie Wattis. She was certainly, really probably their top player coming into the season. She is a senior, but with her injury, nice to see her back out on the floor now, but they played a lot of the season without her, and Grossert has been one of the players that has really stepped up the game for Central Valley in Wattis' absence during the season. That serve from Central Valley goes out. Service error, point SEM. And now the Mustangs will have a chance to tie, and they do. Boy, Central Valley just never picked up the initial pass. And now a timeout for the Cougars. SEM fighting back here in this second set. The Mustangs down a set, but now it's tied in the second.
Tubbs Pub cheers for the Mustangs, and they admire their talent and sportsmanship. Tubbs Pub welcomes all students, friends, and families to Tubbs Pub for a hearty meal when in Sumner. Regardless of how the games turn out, let's all enjoy the friendship of our communities together at Tubbs Pub. Enjoy prime rib specials every Friday and Saturday night and hot home-cooked meals Monday through Saturday. Let's all eat at Tubbs Pub in Sumner.
Medicare insurance season is upon us, and your friends at Klang Financial are here to help with any Medicare insurance questions you may have. Stephanie and her team are ready to walk you through the complexities that Medicare can bring. Klang Financial, 940 South D Street, downtown Broken Bow. Call to schedule an appointment at 872-6810. Pivotal point here, tied at 17 in the second. Scoville puts it in play, dug out by Grossert, set middle for Wattis, redirects it, kept alive by Eggleston, returned by Arbuthnot, but wide and out. And the point goes to Central Valley. Central Valley 18, SEM 17 as we play in set number 2. Maggie Krewald at the service line for the Cougars. Krewald, big serve, handled though by Rohde, set up for Haraski, and that will sail long and out. So after the timeout, Central Valley runs off 2 in a row, and they lead 19-17. Krewald at the service line, just clears the net, handled nicely though by Eggleston. They'll bump it up in the air for Arbuthnot, rolls it over the block. Wood is there to cover, sending it back Dugan. Rohde has the pass kept alive by Haraski, sent over by Ryder. Free ball, Central Valley. Wood, the setup, middle, McIntyre. It goes long and out. Point, SEM. Mustangs will go to the service line with an opportunity to tie it up in set number 2. Brent Eggleston with the serve in play. Wood will set it up for Dugan. The attack. Kept alive by Rohde, returned by Hoos. Right to the hands though of Krewald. Set up for Dugan again. Big swing and the kill for Bentley Dugan. Central Valley 20, SEM 18. Second set of this D27 sub-district final. Back into the match, Emma Corman ready to serve. Serve is picked up by Arbuthnot. They set Taryn out of the back row, covered by Krewald. Wood chases after the pass, bumps it over toward Dugan. Roll shot over, dug out by Rohde. The bump in the middle for Hoos, who sends it across. Returned on one hit. Hoos trying to take advantage of the overpass, not able to do so. Dugan back the other way, takes it off hands for the kill. Yes, point Central Valley. And a timeout, SEM. We are in the second set. Central Valley leads the match 1-0, and they lead in the second set 21-18.
The Oconto community on the go with full service at the gas pumps. They treat every customer with a smile and often some lively conversation. Their shop provides automotive repairs as well as tire service. Eggleston Oil keeps the local farms moving with fast, reliable, on-the-farm fuel delivery. They also help with a variety of local fundraisers too. Supporting radio coverage of high school sports is yet another way they show that all-important community involvement at Eggleston Oil of Oconto.
Central Valley trying to take a 2-0 lead in this D27 sub-district final. SEM trying to fight back in this second set and tie the match. Central Valley with the serve, leading 21-18 in the second. Corman sends it long and out. It just missed the line. So SEM gets a break out of the timeout. Jacelyn Hoos will go to the service line. Hoos will put it in play. Krewald on the pickup. They will back set it for McIntyre, trying to go down the line, hit it wide and out. Point SEM, and now the Mustangs, after scoring 2 in a row out of the timeout, have an opportunity to get the set tied. Hoos puts it in play. Pass to Wood. Backs up, sets it for McIntyre. Redirects it. Kept alive and punched over by Arbuthnot. Wood will set it for Dugan down the line. Kept alive by Rohde, the libero. They'll bump it up for Arbuthnot. Rolls it over the block. Covered by Wood. Sent back by Dugan. Arbuthnot reaches out to touch it. Sent back by SEM. Back by Central Valley, and it gets to the floor. Boy, great play at the net by Annika Wood. And she, again, is one of those young, talented players for Central Valley, just a sophomore. Taylor McIntyre, 5'6", junior to the service line, with Central Valley leading by 2. Serve on the way, picked up by Rohde. Good pass, set up outside. Arbuthnot, big swing. Taryn Arbuthnot with the kill. SEM back to within 1. Allie Rohde will go to the service line for SEM, trying to tie the set. Serve on the way, picked up by Krewald. Wood off the pass, sets it for Grossert. Hit it, in the corner. She put it right at the feet of the line judge, who was right on the corner. What a placement by Grossert on the kill. And Central Valley leads by 2. Bentley Dugan at the service line, sends it across. Arbuthnot on the receive. Now Taryn in the middle, redirects it, and she'll get the kill. This is a huge point coming up. If SEM wins it, we're tied at 23. If Central Valley wins it, they'll serve for set number 2. Katie Ryder at the service line. The serve into the net. Service error. And now Central Valley will serve for set number 2. Annika Wood at the service line, trying to give Central Valley a 2-0 lead. Wood ready, sends it on its way. It's in play. Ryder bumps it up for Arbuthnot. Middle, look out. Taryn Arbuthnot with the kill. Set point number 2 for Central Valley, but now SEM has a chance to tie it up in the set as Arbuthnot will serve. And it's an ace. It goes off the hands of McIntyre out of bounds. SEM fights off 2 set points against them, and they have tied the set at 24 all. Arbuthnot at the service line, puts it in play, picked up by Wattis, chasing after it, Wood. Krewald bumps it across, free ball SEM. They're going to set it up middle for Hoos, sends it on its way, punched up in the air by Wood. Now over to Wattis, roll shot over, dug out in the back row by Arbuthnot. Ryder is there, sets up Scoville on the outside, off hands, kept the line by Wood, returned by Wattis to the hands of Arbuthnot, but a whistle. And we've got SEM in the net. Point Central Valley. Net violation Mustangs, and now Central Valley will serve again for set number 2. This is their 3rd set point chance. Grossert floats it short. Arbuthnot on the pickup. Set up outside Hoos. The swing. Blocked back. Kept alive. Sent back by McIntyre, and she missed it. Oh, McIntyre had a wide open court on the overpass, but she sent it out wide of the line. And we play on. The serve by Scoville, played on the back line by Grossert. Quick set over, covered nicely by Ryder. They'll set it over middle to Hoos, redirects it into the hands of Wood, sent back by Krewald. Played by Scoville, chasing after it, great save, and getting it over is Ryder on the 3rd. Wood will send it outside Wattis. Pass into the net, tipped up by Hoos, a whistle, and a lift will be the call against SEM. What a fabulous point at 25 all. Central Valley gets the point, and again, the Cougars will have an opportunity to close out the set. Well, now we have an official's timeout. And I think what they're doing is Central Valley is trying to make sure that they have the right person at the service line. And it appears as though they do. Maggie Krewald will be at the service line. Can SEM fight off another set point? Krewald ready to serve it. Serve on its way. Dug out by Rohde. To Arbuthnot. Rolls it over the block. Covered by Wood. Dugan going to take a swing. Played by Tarrant. Ryder will bump it up for Haraski this time. Over the block and to the floor. I'll tell you what, these set points to close out sets have been tough to come by for Central Valley tonight. We are tied at 26 now in the second set. Brent Eggleston serving. Serve on the way. It's long and out. Service error. And again, Central Valley will have an opportunity to close out the set. And Emma Corman will come in to serve for Central Valley. Another set point chance for Central Valley. Can SEM fight off another one and extend the set? Corman ready. Gives the ball a slap. Sends it on its way. In play, Arbuthnot on the receive. They'll set Tarrant out of the back row, and that's played by Krewald. Wood to Krewald out of the back row. Gets a swing and ends the set. SEM just kept playing from behind in that second set, but they kept fighting and kept fighting. They kept fighting off set points against them, but finally Central Valley was able to close out the second set, 28-26. Central Valley goes up 2-0. We're back for the third after this.
Feeders in Oconto are always ready to help serve you. Manager Michelle Pearson and her team are there to answer any questions you may have. The question they enjoy answering most is how they can best help you. Give them a call today at 308-858-4455. They are ready to feed your cattle. Custer County Feeders in Oconto, there for their customers and ready to serve you. Proud to support this sports broadcast.
The World Wide Web is more than 40 years old. In those 40 years, it has grown while the devices we access it on have shrunk to fit in our pocket. At Nebraska State Bank, we know that brings both opportunity and challenges to our customers. That's why we're here to help. Check out our convenient online and mobile banking options at nesb.bank or visit one of our locations in Broken Bow, Callaway, or Myrna for help getting started. Easy to use and, most importantly, a secure way to manage your money. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curb, west of Broken Bow.
Well, as we make the set change, we say thanks to Thrivent Financial, proud to support the area teams as they work hard to achieve their goals. Representative Scott Harvey wants to help you with your financial goals by creating a strategy that reflects your priorities and protects what matters most to you. For insurance, investments, or planning for retirement, call Scott Harvey and Thrivent Financial at 872-2511. Our friend Larry Kottner giving us an update of other area subdistrict volleyball action going on tonight. At the D210 subdistrict tournament at Thetford, Sandhills Thetford has taken a 2-0 advantage over Mullen in that match. We start set number 3 here. SEM with the serve. The attack from Dugan into the hands of Rohde. Punches it up in the air. Now it's over to Haraski. Sends it over the top of the block. Covered, though, by Central Valley. The attack by Dugan again. Through hands and to the floor. Bentley Dugan and Kayla Grosser, they have led the charge offensively for Central Valley tonight. Here's the serve by the Cougars. Taryn Arbuthnot the swing. Block back and to the floor. Arbuthnot hit it into the block. Thought for a moment she was going to be able to take it off the block and maybe it would go out of bounds, but it hit the line give the block to Central Valley. They go up 2-0. Corman with the serve. Ryder will set it outside. Arbuthnot, and you will not block that one. Taryn Arbuthnot splits the block, puts it to the floor, and SEM is on the board here in set number 3. Well, the Mustangs know what they have to do. They got to win this set, period. Got to win the set to extend the match. Central Valley took the first, 25-21, won the second, 28-26. Wood sets it near side. Dugan into the net. What's the call? 4 hits. There it is. Point SEM, and the Mustangs tie it up here in set number 3. Allie Rohde with the serve. Pass to Wood. They set the outside. McIntyre over the block. Nice cover by Hoos. Arbuthnot middle. Yes. Taryn Arbuthnot. Boy, she can hit it from anywhere on the floor. Outside, middle, right side, left side, back row. She doesn't have many weaknesses. Shank pass by Central Valley off the serve. Getting a swing, though, is Krewald. Now on the overpass, a joust at the net. Central Valley with it on their side. Dugan takes a swing into the net. 4 hits is the call. And the point goes to SEM. So the Mustangs now have a lead early in a set. They go up 4-2 here in the third. The serve played by Grossert. Set up near side. Dugan over the block. Taken by Eggleston. Arbuthnot middle. Dug out. Returned on 1 hit. The setup outside. Scoville reaches back. Gets it over. Wood will bump it up in the air for Dugan again. Blocked back. Kept alive by Krewald. Set up for Grossert out of the back row. Into the hands of Rohde. Tipped up by Ryder to Arbuthnot. The swing saved by Corman and return by Central Valley. Arbuthnot back the other way into the hands of Krewald. She sends it up in the air. Grossert back the other way into the net. Point SEM. And you're starting to feel maybe the momentum shifting just a little bit in SEM's favor, but the serve by Rohde goes long and out. Service error kind of breaks that momentum a little bit, and the serve will go back over to Central Valley. Taylor McIntyre to the service line. McIntyre sends it across, puts it in play. Pass to Ryder, sets up middle. Arbuthnot into the hands of Dugan. Then the return by Central Valley. Wide and out. Point SEM. Well, you love to see SEM playing from ahead early in a set. They've been playing from behind in the opening 2 sets. Now a lead early here in the third. At the net, overpass. Arbuthnot, the joust with Wood. Now a whistle, and you got Dugan sliding across the center line and being called for the net violation. SEM 7, Central Valley 3. SEM trying to stay alive in the match, down 2-0. Serve on the way. They'll set it for Dugan. Down the line, punched up in the air by Hoos, kept alive by Rohde, and returned by Arbuthnot on the third. Wood sets it for Dugan again, and this time she terminates it. Bentley Dugan with the kill. That'll bring Central Valley to within 3, and it will be Dugan going back to the service line. Dugan with the serve, picked up by Rohde. Pass to Ryder, set up middle. Arbuthnot blocked back, and good. Wow, just one-on-one, 2 of the best players on the floor. Arbuthnot against Grossert. Grossert got the block. And that'll bring Central Valley to within 2. Dugan ready at the service line. Tosses it in the air and puts it in play, and that'll be an ace. Off the hands of Rohde, out of bounds. Point Central Valley, and now the Cougars have an opportunity to tie things up here in set number 3. Again, if you're just tuning in, Central Valley leading 2-0. Bentley Dugan, the freshman, ready to serve, puts it in play. Return on 1 hit on the overpass, taking a swing. Wood, sent back though by Arbuthnot. Now Wood moves to the setter spot, sets up Grossert, returned on 1 hit, and on the overpass, Wood is going to put it into the net. Annika Wood tried to take advantage of the overpass, but not able to return it, and now SEM leads by 2. Arbuthnot at the service line. Handled by Grossert. Set up Dugan out of the back row. Into the net. Point SEM. SEM 9, Central Valley 6. We play in the third set. Central Valley leading 2-0. Arbuthnot serving into the net. Service error, point Central Valley. Again, the winner of this match will automatically qualify for a district final on Saturday. The other will still certainly be in a mix for a possible wild card spot. But both of these teams want to play themselves into the district final and be assured a spot on Saturday. The serve from Annika Wood misses the back line, served it long. SEM gets a break on the service error, and that'll send Ellie Scoville back to the service line for the Mustangs. Scoville puts it in play, picked up by Dugan. The setup outside for Wattis, who's back in, goes cross court, and Wattis collects the kill. SEM 10, Central Valley 8 as we play in the third set. Grossert is at the service line. Serve on the way, picked up by the libero Rhodey of SEM. Middle attack, Hoos trying to redirect it, takes it off hands and puts it to the floor. Boy, great play at the net by Hoos. And to the service line will be Bryn Eggleston for SEM. Eggleston puts it in play, picked up by Dugan. Wood sets it for Krewald, who takes over, bumps it over, free ball SEM. Set up middle for Hoos again, takes a swing, blocked back, kept alive. Hoos sends it back over, punched up in the air by Wood. Dugan will set it for Krewald, off the net, over to the SEM side. Chasing after it, Eggleston. Arbuthnot sends it back, free ball again for Central Valley. Backside attack for Wattis, kept alive by Rhodey on a diving play with the right hand. Now Arbuthnot returning it, and she caught the line. Taryn Arbuthnot able to catch the far sideline as we view the action. SEM now up by 4. Eggleston with the serve, pass to the front. Wood will set it outside Krewald, and that is good. Maggie Krewald with the kill. Central Valley back to within 3. But again, already kind of a different feel in this set than the previous two. It was always SEM trying to catch up in the previous two sets. Here in this third, it's Central Valley who has been playing from behind. Served by Krewald. It's out. Missed it. Missed the back line. Another service error, and SEM goes up by 4. Jacelyn Hoos to the service line. Sends it across. Pass to Wood. Quick set over. Oh, nice. Recovery at the net by Arbuthnot to send it back. Now Dugan with a swing. Punched up in the air by Rhodey. Hoos out of the back row. Rolls it over into the hands of Krewald. Set up Dugan near side. The swing off hands. Kept alive in the front row by Haraski. They'll bump it up toward Haraski. Sends it over the block. And it is kept alive but into the net. Point SEM. Could be a timeout coming for Central Valley. It is SEM trying to stay alive in the match. They're down 2-0, but they lead in the third, 14-9.
Are prairie dogs wreaking havoc in your pastures? Then get rid of them with Rosol from Arrow Seed. Rosol is a restricted use pesticide approved for use on prairie dogs by licensed pesticide applicators between October 1st and March 15th. Rosol is an easy-to-use bait that provides excellent acceptance, has superior weatherability, and proven reliability. To learn more about Rosol, call or stop by Arrow Seed in Broken Bow today.
As we come back to Central Valley, I want to say thanks again to all of the great sponsors who are making our video stream possible tonight. Again, you can watch it through sandhillsexpress.com on our Sandhills Express Facebook page and or YouTube channel. Also, a big thank you to all of our radio sponsors making our broadcast possible on KBBN Radio. Big thank you to all of the businesses from the Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller area making it possible for us to be here tonight. Out of the timeout, SEM continues with the serve. Hoos will send it across, and that's an ace. And now you feel like the momentum is definitely shifting. SEM may not have won the second set, but you could tell they gained some momentum. And now they lead here in the third. Wood off the pass, sets up Wattis on the outside. Did it touch hands? Or did it touch the net and go out? Yes, they say it touched hands. So it's off SEM. Point will go to Central Valley. The Cougars will serve, down by 5. Corman back in with the serve. Eggleston sets it for Arbuthnot. Sets it across, punched up in the air by Dugan. Now Dugan going to get a swing over the block. Nice dig out in the back row by Hoos. Ryder will take over, send it across. Free ball Central Valley. Wood will set it up middle. The attack by McIntyre kept alive and returned by Arbuthnot on the third. Wood will set it up again, this time for Dugan. Big swing off hands and good. Central Valley to within 4. To the service line, Emma Corman, one of the seniors on this Central Valley club. The serve on its way, handled by Rohde. Set up Arbuthnot, off hands and good. Taryn Arbuthnot with the kill. SEM 16, Central Valley 11. We play in the third. Central Valley is leading the match, however, 2-0. Allie Rohde with the serve, floats it short, picked up by Dugan. Set up Dugan now, near side attack. Punched over by Scoville, kept alive, and man, Ryder got that over the net somehow. Wood will set the back row now. Krewald swinging and putting it into the net. Point SEM. Mustangs looking really strong as they've looked all night here in this third set, leading now 17-11. Rohde will float it across to the hands of Krewald. Wood sets it. Dugan again. Down the line and good. (17-12). SEM leading here in the third, but Central Valley leads the match 2-0. McIntyre will be at the service line. McIntyre will send it across. Serve on its way, and it goes off the hands of Eggleston and out of bounds. Point will go to Central Valley. SEM 17, Central Valley 13 here in the third. McIntyre ready to serve it again. Serve is on its way, picked up by Eggleston at the net. Central Valley with it on their side. Here's the attack middle, and it is out of bounds. Point SEM. To the service line, Katie Ryder for SEM. Ryder sends it across. Pass to Wood. Wood will set the near side. Grossert the swing. Dug out in the back row by Hoos. Now Arbuthnot in the middle. Attack handled by Corman. Back the other way. Grossert again. Off hands. Kept alive by Ryder. Now it's outside to Scoville. Over the block, but to the hands of Krewald. Set up for Grossert again. The swing. It's going to go long and out. Point SEM. We talk about it all the time, but it's just amazing how momentum can shift at any time in a volleyball match. Here's the serve by Ryder. Picked up by Dugan. Over toward Grossert. Sends it over the block. Oh, punched up at the net off the pass by Arbuthnot. Wood sending it back. Oh, to the hand of Rohde. Now Arbuthnot, but it goes into the net. Boy, it looked like Central Valley was going to get the point, but Allie Rohde somehow reached out and kept the point alive. Arbuthnot had a chance in the middle, but could not convert. Central Valley serving, but down by 5 in the third set. Served by Dugan. Rohde will pass to Ryder, set up middle, Arbuthnot. Great dig out by Dugan. Corman over toward Krewald, takes the swing, but sends it long and out. Point SEM. And the Mustangs now closing in on this third set to extend the match. Taryn Arbuthnot at the service line. Taryn will serve it into the net. Service error, point Central Valley. However, SEM still in control of this set. They lead 20-15. SEM's got to close it out, though. They trail 2-0. Serve from Wood, just over the net, dug out by Hoos. They'll bump it in the air for Arbuthnot out of the back row. Returned by Wood, overpass. Hoos takes a swing. Covered, though, by Central Valley. Now Grossert back the other way, off hands and to the floor. Central Valley to within 4. Annika Wood at the service line for Central Valley. Wood will send it on its way, and that's going to go out. A break for SEM on the service error. And now the Mustangs will serve up 21-16 in this third set. Ellie Scoville now at the service line. Sends it on its way. Wattis on the receive. Krewald actually sends it over the net on the pass. Now SEM scrambling. They may have gotten away with a double hit. No call, though. Now back the other way. It's Krewald with the swing. And she puts it to the floor. SEM 21, Central Valley 17. Central Valley with the serve. Grossert will put it in play. Arbuthnot on the receive. They'll set it middle for Hoos. Redirects it, but to the hands of Wood. Over to Krewald, who takes a swing off hands. Covered in the back row by Arbuthnot. Now Tarrant out of the back row. Has it blocked back. Kept alive, though, by SEM and sent back on the third, but it's going to be wide and out. And now Central Valley has climbed to within 3, and SEM wants a timeout. Central Valley leads 2-0, but SEM leads in the third set, 21-18.
He makes the world's best mac and cheese. He's in the Tickle Monster Hall of Fame. And he can teach anyone how to throw strikes. But a busted pipe and a basement full of water?
Honey, I think we need a plumber.
Is a little out of his league. That's where a homeowner's policy from Shelter Insurance comes in handy. We'll help get your house back in order and your husband back to what he does best.
Contact your local Shelter Insurance agents, Brent Custer or Seth Pearson in Broken Bow.
And we come back to Central Valley High School championship match of this D2-7 subdistrict tournament. The winner will automatically advance to a district final on Saturday. The other will still be alive, you would surely think, in the wild card race to pick up a wild card spot and still get to a district final. But both teams aren't thinking about that. They want to win this match tonight to know that they have qualified. Out of the timeout, Grossert with the serve. Ryder will set the middle. Hoos swing, blocked back, kept alive by Rohde, sent back over by Hoos. Grossert chases after it. Wood will back set it to Wattis. The swing hits the back line. Wattis with the kill, and now Central Valley is to within 2. SEM trying to dig in, needing a side out here. Again, SEM's got to win this set to stay alive in the match. Grossert with the serve, floats it toward the back row. Ryder off the pass, over to Eggleston, into the net, and we're going to get a whistle. That's going to be 4 hits. And now Central Valley's going to serve with an opportunity to tie things up in the set. Boy, you get the feel this is such a huge point. SEM trying to get the side out here. Arbuthnot will pass to Ryder, over to Tarrant, hitting out of the back row, into the hands of Wood. Rolled over by Krewald. Arbuthnot there to take it. Now Tarrant hitting out of the back row again. It's out, missed it. It went a little bit long, and now we're tied at 21 here in this third set. Pivotal point here at 21 all. Kayla Grossert will serve it. Puts it in play. Ryder will bump it up in the air toward Hoos. Redirects it, but to the hands of Wood. Krewald sending it back. Reaching out to save it was Arbuthnot. Now Haraski into the block. Sent back, played by Haraski at the net. Middle attack coming from Hoos over the block, but to the hands of Dugan. Sent up outside for Krewald. It's dug out by Arbuthnot. Haraski over to Ryder. Sends it back on the third. Free ball, Central Valley. Wood will back set it for Wattis. The swing off the net, kept alive by Ryder. Arbuthnot rolls it over the block, covered though by Central Valley. Set up middle, McIntyre the attack, played by Arbuthnot. Overpass over the head of McIntyre and to the floor. Oh man. Arbuthnot sent it over on one hit, and McIntyre Had it go overhead, and it hit the floor. Serve on the way by Eggleston. Set up middle. Wattis, the swing. Blocked back. Kept alive, though. Boy, could have been 4 hits maybe, but they say it hit hands. Set up middle. Hoos redirects it. Kept alive on a great diving play by Dugan. Krewald now to the hands of Haraski. Joust. Ryder has it hang on the net. It's on the net, and 4 hits is going to be the call. Or is it SEM in the net? I think SEM in the net. And we're tied at 22. .22 all in the third. Boy, these last 2 sets have been something. At the service line, Krewald. Arbuthnot on the pickup. Set up outside. Ryder takes a swing off hands. Kept alive by Krewald. Now the setup outside Dugan. Big swing off the block and good. Central Valley takes the lead at 23-22. SEM might be taking a timeout here, and they will. Central Valley leads 2-0. They now lead in the third, 23-22.
At Custer Federal State Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to offer agricultural loans tailored to your needs. Whether you're looking to expand your operations, purchase new equipment, or manage daily expenses, our experienced team is here to help. With competitive rates, personalized service, we're your partners in growth. Visit Custer Federal State Bank today, where your future grows. Custer Federal State Bank, rooted in Nebraska, growing with you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Medicare insurance season is upon us, and your friends at Klang Financial are here to help with any Medicare insurance questions you may have. Stephanie and her team are ready to walk you through the complexities that Medicare can bring. Klang Financial, 940 South B Street, downtown Broken Bow is where you'll find them. Give them a call at 872-6810. Central Valley has come back from trailing in this third set to now lead 23-22. At the service line is Maggie Krewald. Serve picked up by Arbuthnot. They'll bump it up for Taryn out of the back row. Gets a swing, but to the hands of Wood. Wattis sets it up for Dugan. Big swing and the kill. And now it is match point Central Valley. Boy, give Central Valley credit. SEM in this set was able to play with the lead. But Central Valley has come all the way back, and now they can close out the match and advance to a district final. SEM trying to extend the set and the match. Krewald with the serve. Arbuthnot on the pickup. They'll bump it up toward the net. Hoos gets it over. Played though by Wattis. Now Wood to Wattis on the outside. The swing and the kill down the line. Central Valley wins the sub-district title. Great effort by SEM, especially in sets 2 and 3, but Central Valley found a way in those 2 sets to close it out, and Central Valley will get the win in straight sets, 25-21, 28-26, and 25-22. We'll come back to wrap it up after these words.
Having a party, celebration, tailgate, or watch party? Then you need to come and see us at the Grocery Cart. Between our amazing deals and GK Wine and Spirits, we'll help you treat your guests right. Start out with a meat and cheese tray or a Chester's chicken in the deli, or pick up a rack of smoked ribs. For drinks, our aisles at the GK Wine and Spirits are full with savings on your favorites. The deli and GK Wine and Spirits, inside the Grocery Cart, Broken Bow.
Have you heard Agland ATV's big news? We get some crazy ideas, and after being overstocked with inventory for too long, we decided to roll with it. Over 60 pre-owned units are being auctioned off. No reserve, no buyer fee, no catch. ATVs, UTVs, many with full cabs, units with heat and AC, some with less than 5,000 miles. There's something for everyone. Jump on our website and look for the Adam Marshall auction link to lock in your bid. But don't wait too long. Stop in or give us a call if you have questions or need help setting up your account. Auction ends November 1st.
Protect your home from the top down with the help of Mead Lumber in Broken Bow. Besides, all that stuff that damages your home falls from above, right? Mead Lumber stocks all colors of Tamco shingles crafted with American pride. Their quality is perfect for Mead Lumber, where they have provided quality building materials consistently since 1910. East Highway 2 Broken Bow, open Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Mead Lumber.
October is one of our favorite months at Team Physical Therapy because it's National Physical Therapy Month. October is focused on promoting the benefits of physical therapy, the importance of movement in our everyday lives, and overall wellness. Team Physical Therapy offers many therapies to help. Stop by one of our locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Callaway, and Gothenburg, or call 872-5111. Here's to the month of celebrating physical therapy from Team Physical Therapy.
And we come back to wrap it up from here at the D27 Subdistrict Volleyball Tournament as Central Valley, the top seed coming in, gets the win over the number 2 seed SEM. Central Valley wins it in the first 25-21. A thrilling second set. Central Valley wins it 28-26. SEM came out strong in the third, got the lead, but Central Valley kept chipping back. And then toward the latter points of the match, Central Valley was able to turn the momentum, and the Cougars come back in the third and close it out by a score of 25-22. So Central Valley gets the win. They move on. They will be in the district finals, we know, on Saturday. For SEM, they become a scoreboard watcher now and a points watcher because SEM coming into tonight was setting 8th overall in the points in Class D2. There are 12 sub-district tournaments going on in Class D2. The 12 champions there will get an automatic spot in a district final. But it's a round of 16 that we play out of, so that means there will be 4 available spots through the wild card, and SEM certainly appears as though they would be in the mix for one of those spots. It just depends on what happens across the rest of the state, and so we will watch that close as the night moves on. In the meantime, we can say congratulations to Sandhills Thetford, as we've been informed now that Sandhills Thetford has just claimed the D210 sub-district title by winning in straight sets over Mullen, 25-22, 25-22, and 25-15. So we know that Sandhills Thetford is in the Class D2 district finals coming up on Saturday. Some of the other area sub-districts involving area teams that we're watching here tonight, big one coming up in D1-8, that's at Ansley, where the top seed Ansley Litchfield is taking on Burwell. That match was scheduled to start just a few minutes ago at 7 o'clock, and that'll be the sub-district final at Ansley. Ansley Litchfield winning over Twin Loop in straight sets yesterday. Burwell knocking off the 2 seed Pleasanton in straight sets. Those two playing now in Ansley. Also, the C29 sub-district tournament at Hayes Center Public Schools. Arcadia Loop City won their match last night, so they're playing in the sub-district semifinals tonight of that sub because there's 6 teams in it. So Maywood Hayes Center is playing Sutton, Arcadia Loop City is playing Cross County, and then the winners will play tomorrow for the sub-district championship. So again, Central Valley wins it here tonight in straight sets over SEM. As we close out our broadcast here tonight, we want to say thanks again to all of the wonderful sponsors that made our broadcast possible. Again, a big thank you to those businesses from the Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller communities who sponsored our radio broadcast tonight. We say thanks to Apache Ag, Bar J Cattle, and 24K Logistics, Stevens Welding, Stryker Tractor Service, Bowie Fertilizer, Tubbs Pub, Eggleston Oil, and Custer County Feeders. Tonight's radio coverage also brought to you by Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery, Nebraska State Bank, Rod's Body and Paint, Aero Seed, Shelter Insurance, Custer Federal State Bank, Grocery Cart, Agland ATV, Mead Lumber, Team Physical Therapy, Geared for Sports, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, Trotter Service, A to Z Lawn Pro, Nebraska Owners. The 3-2 pitch, swung on. Motors, High Street Insurance and Financial Services, Taylor Heating and Cooling, and Justin Thompson Agency. We also say thanks to Klang Financial, Fort County Heating and Air, and Thrivent Financial for helping us with our broadcast tonight. So Central Valley gets the win, but again, we'll wait and see how things play out across the rest of the state to see if maybe SEM can still qualify for a district final coming up on Saturday. That's going to do it for our coverage tonight. We want to say thanks again to all the sponsors. Want to say thanks to Jack Simpson, who was running the camera for us tonight with our live video stream. That's going to wrap it up for our coverage tonight. Thanks for listening, everybody. I'm Brent Apperson, and we say good evening from Greeley, Nebraska.
For listening to our coverage of high school sports. We hope you enjoyed
the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bo's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean. And Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass, and Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a 3-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Fay at the buzzer, hits the 3, nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long 3, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks, double, almost triple teamed, out to Connell, deep 3, hit it. That's a 3 for South Loop.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau. Hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from.
You get second, 6, and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center.